Hey, so welcome back. This is our 6th video in our 6-video Learn to Skate series. In this video, you're gonna learn how to carve, how to kick turn, how to tic tac, and these are all the maneuvers you need to cruise around gentle, smooth, flat concrete at low to moderate speeds until you build your confidence up. For this, when we learn how to carve, I want you to find a place where you have something to hold on to, like a fence or a handrail that you feel safe with. And we're gonna step on the skateboard carefully, making sure the skateboard doesn't roll, and we're just gonna learn how to balance ourselves. So for toe side, what we wanna do first is we wanna bend our ankles and knees. It draws our core down low. And then we have to think about tipping our upper body over the toes and then extending our hips forward so that we can tip that skateboard. And just having something to hold on to give you a little bit of stability, right? So again, I just bend those ankles, bend the knees, extend the hips as I tip forward over the toes, just ever so slightly. And then as we tip forward over the toes, we extend the hips a little bit. That tips the skateboard, makes the wheels turn through the trucks. The faster I go, the harder I can tip, the tighter I can turn. If I loosen my trucks up a little bit, I get a tighter carve as well. And as you develop skill and confidence, you may find that you want looser trucks. In the beginning, you might want to start with slightly stiffer trucks just until you have stability and comfort. Got something we can hang on to that's stable so we can sit back and not lose our balance. First thing we're going to do is bend our knees and ankles to get our core down low, and then we're going to sit back like we're sitting into a chair as we tip over the heels. So our hips and core drop down over the heel side edge to get that board to tip and the wheels to turn so we can hold that front side carve. Here we are at our handrail again. We're gonna step up on the skateboard and get ready, make sure that we don't roll. I'm gonna use my backhand on the rail for stability, but I want you to remember a few critical steps about your kick turns. Really simple. First, we gotta lead with our shoulders, and our lead shoulder needs to stay down. So we get that motion going. So if I come, my shoulders can wind up, then they'll go all the way past my hips. So this line goes past this line. Lead shoulder down, and then we got to be tipped over that edge before we pick up the front leg. And the lift is a tiny little lift. It's just this much. So once we get that, you can get the shoulders past the hips. We're leaning over the toes, little tiny lift, and we get a kick turn. And when that board turns and I land, because I had my lead shoulder down and my front leg, ankle and knee flexed, I'm landing with weight over the front foot. And I'm not going to lose balance back over the tail, back here, and fall down. Shoulders start over here. I unwind past my hips once my shoulders ahead of my hips, and I'm tipped inside. Then I lift that front foot with my lead shoulder down. I land with weight on the front foot down. This knee and ankle are flexed to keep balance and pressure forward so I don't lose my balance and slip out back. First, let's start with doing kick turns in a circle. We'll just do a continuous circle the same direction. So we'll work towards our toe side. We want to make sure that as we do this, we tip into the turn over the edge before we lift the front foot. And remember, we're always trying to land with weight back over that front foot on each consecutive turn. Now, the more we tip inside and the bigger our turn, the more momentum we build, and we can start to build momentum in that circle. Hey, so tic-tacking is a basic skill that you want to develop. It's a great way to develop confidence on your skateboard. You can build momentum without ever stepping off the skateboard, so you don't even need to push. We're going to start with a toe side, then we'll work back to our heels, and we'll just consecutively move from one to the next. And if we get ourselves to tip inside that turn, just like on our circles, before we lift up the front foot, we'll build more momentum. And then we shift across our skateboard, tipping into the other edge before we pick up, and that'll build momentum, because every time we tip to the inside of the board, we're throwing our center of mass, our upper body, over that edge, which helps create that momentum. The better we get at this, the faster we can make it work, the more stability you're going to develop, and you'll be ready for the skate park sooner than you think. Hey, now that you've gone through our 6-part Learn to Skate series, you have a great foundation. We want you to check back at the website, become a member, and you'll have access to future videos, which will help you learn how to skate in the park and learn some basic tricks that you need to grow your skateboarding to the next level.